Hi everyone. So this video is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For all of you subscribers that noticed last month only 2 signs got a mid-month, I'm really sorry about that. Holiday season just had some crazy energies, had some really heavy ones too. In fact, there's still a lot of heavy energies that are going on right now. But we're going to get through it. 2018 is coming to an end. Finally. It's been rough. So, for those tuning in, thank you. Crosswatchers are definitely welcome here, but rest assured, we don't ask questions that we don't want answers to. If you end up hearing something that you didn't really want to hear, or getting some kind of an insight from a perspective you just didn't want to see it from, you can really only blame yourself for cross-watching. So, but you are welcome. So, also, I want to let you know that I'm going to be going live on New Year's Eve. If you follow me on Facebook and on Instagram, you will see me post the times. I am going to be having a guest with me. It's going to be my very close friend, Miss Moniece Phoenix. I'm very excited to do this show. We just got to make sure that our schedules correlate, because she hasn't gotten her work schedule yet. So, also, readings are on sale right now until the end of January. I've extended it for $30 for 1 hour. They're currently only offered via FaceTime on WhatsApp. So, and if you feel inclined to leave a donation, that is in the description box below. I want to thank everyone for your subscriptions, for your donations, for all of your support, sharing my channel, the emails, the comments. I appreciate it. It's good to have support. I was very nervous starting this journey, so it's good to know that some people want to hear what my cards have to say. So, with that being said, Cancer. I myself am a Cancer, Rising, and Venus. So, actually, my chart is mostly water, even though I'm an Earth sign. So, I can say emotionally, a lot of Cancers have just kind of been in that spot like, what do we feel? What's going on? We don't know what's going on. Sorry, I got my coffee. I just woke up, guys. So, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of January. What is going on? Hopefully some good stuff, right? Last one. Alright, so what is the situation with Cancer? 10 of Cups reversed. I'm not going to say that that doesn't mean that you can have that. I'm not going to say that that means you can't have, you know, that happy family life. You can't find your one true love. What this means is there's definitely something that is standing in the way. There is a barrier, a roadblock going on right now. So let's see what that is. What is crossing this 10 of Cups for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? 10 of Swords. Okay, so yeah, something is definitely kind of over. It came to an abrupt end. It probably is something that you didn't see coming. With somebody that you really kind of saw everything with. It's really sad. I'm sorry, Cancer. What is in the foundation of this situation? What is the foundation of this? Ace of Cups reversed. Not having that beginning, your cup not overflowing with love like you are wanting it to. Not having those new offers, the commitments. What is a recent past event that happened here in this situation that's linked to it? What is a recent past? Two of Wands. Somebody decided that they would rather keep their head in the clouds and stay comfortably stuck than to deal with whatever was going on. The Two of Wands, if you look at this card, this man is sitting on that tree stump and he's got one foot tied to one wand and the other is free. One hand tied to the other wand and the other hand is free. And instead of kicking off that rope or putting that bird down or letting it fly off so he can untie himself, he's just fine and content with just sitting there on that stump, paying more attention to that bird than this situation. All right, so what is the higher self saying? Fool reversed. So what your higher self is telling you right now, Cancer, is that maybe you did take a leap too far. Maybe you kind of knew that this was a journey you shouldn't have embarked on, but you probably, I guess, didn't listen. I'm going to get one more on that. So what's one more on this Fool reverse here from the higher self? Sun. So when the sun is here on the Fool reversed, perhaps I really want to say that instead of going more towards the light situation, you were attracted to the darkness. Probably because you were yourself in a pretty dark place. Maybe your vibration was not as high as it should be to attract somebody with a higher vibration. I'm gonna get one more on that. I just want to tell you guys about the law of attraction here. You're wanting emotional fulfillment with somebody, but you're not raising your vibration to match. Yeah, there's a lack of balance with the Two of Pentacles being reversed. The Two of Pentacles is the minor arcana version of the Justice card. If you see smoke, by the way, this is my incense. It's the minor arcana version of the Justice card, and that talks about the weighing and balancing of justice, karma, things balancing, things happening the way that they should. What I really want to tell you here is that if you keep your mentality stuck in a certain way of thinking, if you keep your idea attached to one person, you are not going to open yourself up to somebody with a higher vibration, somebody who is more meant for you. Because in order to attract what you need, you first need to be what you need. Otherwise, it's not going to come to you. You need to find the sun in there. You need to find the light. You need to find the happiness, instead of feeling like it's a step too far to look anywhere else, to embark on a different journey. You've stayed comfortably stuck. And now you're out of balance, and this situation has come to an end. You're not having a new beginning. Obviously, in the heart of this, the first 3 cards tells me that this situation is over, and the rest is telling me that you are just not wanting to see it. What are you doing, Cancer? What is going on? So what is a near future event that Cancer can expect here from this situation? That is a whole lot of cards. That's like 7 cards. Near future event Cancer can expect. There we go. Okay. So what did I talk about with Justice? You have Justice reversed. You're going to have a lack of balance there. A lack of justice. A lack of karma coming in. And acting the way that it should, karma doing the job that it should, because you're not allowing it to. Hanged Man. I want to tell you in the Hanged Man here, when the Hanged Man comes up, it's like when you really need to find a different perspective on a situation. So you suspend yourself there so that you don't just see white and black, night and day, with this or that. But when the Hangman is reversed, it's almost like you've either been hanging there so long that you've just decided that your original way of thinking was best, or you're just refusing to see things from a different perspective. You're just refusing to see things differently. You have it so stuck in your mind that things should be one certain way that you are refusing to bend on that. We have the 7 of Wands also. So what that tells me is there's definitely going to be some kind of a communication that's going to be happening, but it's going to be communication that you're not necessarily wanting to have. The 7 of Wands is those talks that we have to have that we don't want to have. It's usually something that is a very heavy subject, or it is a subject that is very awkward, or we just don't want to hear it, or the other person's not going to want to hear it, and we know that, but we still need to sit down and we need to tell that person how we're feeling and what we're thinking. We need to have that talk. Either that, or you're not having this communication because you're refusing to see things any other way, because you are refusing to put the situation in balance. That's very stubborn, Cancer. If that's you, that is very stubborn. If it's the other person, I'm really sorry. It's really hard to deal with somebody who will not uphold their end of communication. But I get the feeling that a lot of Cancers are really just kind of shutting the situation out and just refusing to deal with it, when obviously something is wrong. You're needing closure that you're just not affording yourself. It's like it hits your soul. So how does Cancer see themselves here in this situation? That's a lot. We're gonna take this one though. High Priestess reversed. High Priestess comes in when you are getting signs from the universe. You are getting signs from your inner guides. Your higher self is telling you a situation is going to pan out a certain way. It's that gut feeling. Okay, when the High Priestess is reversed, what that tells me is that you ain't listening. You're not listening to your gut feelings. You're not listening to your intuition. You're not listening to your guides. No matter how hard they're trying to show you that things are done, things are over with, you went against your intuition. You probably knew you weren't going to get the 10 of Cups with this person. You probably knew. So what are the influences here? What is influencing this situation for Cancer? What is influencing this situation for Cancer? There we go. I'm going to take all of those. Okay. So we have the Four of Swords. You are needing that period of rest. You are needing that time to sit down and really think about what's going on, what you're putting yourself through. You need a breather. We do have the Ten of Pentacles here. So that is now 3 tens that we have in this reading. So the Ten of Pentacles talks about having that happy home, having everything that you need, having all of that stability. It is a completion. It is everything. Like it's like I now have all of this, and now all I need to do is maintain this, but it is now mine. What you're needing to do is you're needing to focus on your stability, because you do also have the Page of Pentacles. So your influences right now, and you're probably being told this by everybody, is that you need to focus more on getting yourself to a stable spot. You need to focus on making your own Ten of Pentacles, looking for that offer. The Page of Pentacles is looking for that offer. It's messages of an offer. It is a new beginning. It could be somebody contacting you about a new job, or you starting like a little side gig. Whatever this is, you're needing to take a breather from your emotional life, your love life, whatever this situation, like it's done and over with. And now what's influencing you is you need to focus on the physical aspects of taking care of yourself. And that's really hard for Cancers to do, especially when we spent so much time and we invested so much care into somebody else. Even if the situation ends, it's like we still want to take care of them. We still don't want to let them go. We still worry about them. But right now, you just need to worry about you. So what are the hopes or fears here for Cancer? Yeah. So we have the Empress reversed. The Empress talks about divine femininity. It's nurturing, it's caring, it's motherly. Cancers definitely incorporate a lot of the Empress traits and qualities. But when the Empress is reversed, the Empress is very tired. The Empress is not as nurturing. She's needing to be taken care of. She is grumpy, almost to the point of just ignoring you. Her needs are not getting met. And it starts a fight. The Five of Wands. So either you were the Empress here, or the other person was. And what you're afraid of is getting into an argument with them. You're afraid of this communication with them. I want to say you may be dealing with an earth sign as well. That's not going to resonate for every Cancer, but you may be dealing with an earth sign. Namely a Taurus and Capricorn. I don't get a lot of Virgo feel here, but I mean, I've been wrong before. But you are avoiding this communication. You are avoiding bringing yourself any kind of closure here. And you're afraid of that blowing up and that person just cutting you off and saying, look, you're not meeting my needs. I need my needs met. I've been taking care of you. Or you're afraid of telling the other person, like, look, I took care of you. I need you to take care of me. I need you to do what I'm needing you to do here, because I cared more about you than I did about me, and I need some of that returned. Take it however it resonates. So what is the outcome here for Cancer for January? What is the outcome here for Cancer for January? The Magician. I'm not going to say that's a bad outcome. I think that once you work on, I'm going to pull one more on that Magician though. Once you work on taking care of yourself, finding that closure for this situation without you don't have to have the other person's permission to have closure. You don't. That's one of the things that Cancers have most people in general have the hardest time understanding is you don't have to have the other person's permission for you to get closure on a situation. If they're not talking to you, they're not talking to you. If they want things to end, they want things to end, and there's not really anything that you can do about it. You can't really uphold a partnership with somebody who doesn't want to uphold the other end, can you? That being said, if you focus more on yourself, Cancer, and focus more on your own needs and providing for yourself here, you do have the power to attract what you need, what you desire, what you want, and what you need, because the Magician has already mastered the art of the law of attraction. They've already mastered manifestation. We are the makers and the creators of our own destiny. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil reversed. What this tells me is that you know that there's something going on here. You know there's a toxic mentality. You know that there's something that's just not right here. But at the same time, you're not really doing anything about it. It's like, okay, yeah, it's here. It's not that awesome. It's not that great. What do you expect me to do about it? My cats are about to fight. Rita. Ray. Sorry. So, yeah, I think that the Devil reverse is definitely worse than the Devil in the upright, because the Devil in the reverse is like, you know that toxic thing is there, but you aren't dealing with it. You're having the Two of Wands mentality about it. Six of Swords reversed. Moving from rough waters into smoother waters, but when the Six of Swords is reversed, it's like you're refusing to get out of the situation. Like you need to leave. When the Six of Swords comes in, usually you've been dealing with a situation that is just not, it's not awesome. It's not making you feel good. It's not making the other person feel good. The Six of Swords comes after the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is when somebody has said something or done something that was almost like a low blow, all right? And the Six of Swords comes in when you're just like, yeah, no, I've got to leave this situation. But when it's reversed, you're not walking away. You're not leaving something, even if it's for your highest and greatest good. You're just not leaving the situation, and that's not good. Death reversed. So death is about endings, but also beginnings, transformation, change. When death is reversed, it's like you're not letting something come to an end. You're beating a dead horse here. And right underneath that is the Two of Cups. This is about love. This is about a partnership, and the Tower reversed is underneath that. This is a situation that has already come down. This is a situation, it already is what it is, whether you're choosing to let it go or not, or the other person is choosing to not let it go. This situation already is what it is. The only thing that you can do at this point is find your closure and heal. Start doing what you can to attract what it is that you want and what it is that you need. And you start that by being what you want and what you need. If you don't love you, how the hell is anybody else going to love you? Why would anybody else want to like you if you don't even like you? Right now, it seems like Cancer is basing all of their validity on somebody else and how that person feels about them. You cannot validate yourself by somebody else, whether they are or aren't in your life. This person doesn't seem like they should be in your life. So we're going to see what the romance angels have to say. Any advice or uplifting and encouraging messages for Cancer for the month of January. You do have unrequited love here. There's not enough attraction or chemistry between you and this person right now. This is a very one-sided relationship or a one-sided mentality, because either, and I want to say that it's Cancer, then again, like I said, it could be the other person. One person here wants everything, and the other person is just like, I'm good. I don't see you that way. I don't feel for you that way. I'm good here. You need to stay optimistic about your love life. What that tells me is that you need to stop just thinking of the situation as black and white. You need to stop just thinking that just this person is the only person that there could be for you. And then we have romantic feelings. Yes, your feelings are real. Yes, you have romantic feelings for this person. It's hard for a Cancer to walk away from that. It's hard for anybody to walk away from that. When you really feel those strong feelings towards somebody, it is hard to walk away from that. It really, really is. It's hard to let that go. Because some of us at this point, we are so hurt and so damaged and so broken by everything we've already been through, that once someone finally breaks through our walls, we do have playfulness. Playfulness. So what that tells me is that Cancer has been very serious here in children. And I don't necessarily think that, and maybe this is somebody that you had children with. Express your love. And we also have express your love here. In all honesty, and if this is somebody that you had children with, I know how hard it is to walk away from somebody that you have started a family with. If this is not somebody you've had children with and you're not pregnant, thank your lucky stars right now. You've been really serious about the situation. You've been really closed-minded. And express your love being here. What I want to say when I see that card here is more for yourself. It's really time for you to love you. And you need to start showing yourself that you are more than capable of being loved and loving yourself, whether this person does or not. So I hope that in whatever ways that this resonated with you, that this helps you in some way, shape, or form. Let me know in the comments. And if you like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe button. Turn on that notifications bell. I'm going live on New Year's Eve. Sometimes I just get a wild hair and just decide to go live. And I want to read for people when I'm going live. So stay tuned, and I would absolutely love to give you a personal reading. Like I said, they are on sale for $30 until the end of January. Buys you a whole hour, as many questions as you can ask. So thank you so much for tuning in, Cancer, and I hope you have a good rest of January, and Happy New Year. Bye.